The Credit Show podcast with Harry Jacobs starts now.
The Federal Reserve has decided to pause interest rates at the moment. We've seen, I want to say we've seen a dozen in 14 months. I may be wrong, 12 or 13. But here are some things as we take a deeper dive into it, which I think is worthy of a little journey on this segment of the show. They've decided to hold interest rates steady after a lot of rate changes, increases. The pause does not offer any relief to us from record high borrowing costs, meaning interest rates. Borrowing costs are only expected to climb in the second half of the year. The credit card rates are at an all-time high. The average credit card rate is over 20%. Those rates, like everything else right now, are only expected to creep higher and higher, despite the fact that there's a pause on the interest rate increase. Fixed rate mortgage rates are tied to treasury yields and the economy. Home buyers have lost power. We understand that due to inflation, due to these policy moves. Adjustable rate mortgages and home equity lines of credit, those are pegged to the prime rate, and they've already gone up crazy amounts. Auto loans, I talk about, the cost of money, car loans, often. Rising interest rates and car prices are making auto loan payments bigger. Average rate on a new car loan is the highest it's been also since 2010. We're seeing rates in the 6s and 7s. It's crazy. Student loans. Now listen, those rates are fixed, but borrowers are going to see interest rates rise. Existing federal education debt benefits with those 0% interest where they were holding them off until that payment pause ends, that's coming to a close at the end of the summer. And if you've got a private student loan with variable rates, you're already seeing an increase in your rates. And in terms of savings accounts, deposit rates tend to be correlated with changes in the federal funds rate. So savings account rates are, at retail banks have increased a little bit, but rates may slow down due to the pause. So there's a lot going on with this Fed interest rate, even during the pause, to consider, to give you a moment to pause and consider what's going on. That's all I'm trying to say.
You've been listening to the Credit Show podcast with Harry Jacobs. If you need assistance with your credit, text CREDIT to 702-778-2000.